So, Ms. Fraser, applicants need to approve by USCIS and Guangzhou Consulate. So, what should the applicants beware, and can you tell us something about the process and time? Will take how long?
Sure. First, I want to say my firm is very excited to be here in China in cooperation with Dayoo and the New York City Regional Center on this very exciting MBA Arena project. And my firm brings a lot of depth of experience to this cooperation. We have 15 years of experience in the EB-5 legislative area. And working on these investor cases, we have 6 full-time immigration lawyers. Our firm as a whole has 17 lawyers who can all assist with financial analysis. And in cooperation with the New York City Regional Center's other very strong projects, we've achieved a 100% approval rate on the I-526 projects with 0 rejections or questions from the U.S. Immigration Agency. And let me answer your question about how long it takes and what kind of information is helpful to the process. I think Dayoo's president already mentioned the 3 steps in the green card process, and our role as a law firm is to work with the Chinese investors for many years, 3, sometimes 4 years. The initial 526 filing takes about 4 months to gain approval from the USCIS. And that quick time frame is due to a couple of factors. First, the pre-approval on this particular project, the NBA Arena project, is very key. Secondly, the experience of Dayoo and our firm in compiling documentation on source of funds that in the many years that the EB-5 program has been in existence, perhaps in the earlier time period, there were many questions about these types of documents, particularly the source of funds documents. But I just wish to repeat, working together with NYCRC, we haven't received any questions, 0 questions from USCIS on source of funds, and I think that is a tribute to the experience Dayoo has in this area, the growth of the program, the experience the regional center brings to it, and also our law firm's experience. And just to complete the answer to your question, after receipt of the 526 approval, the next step is to prepare individual background documents, police certificates, the household register documents, and immigration documents, together with a health exam, for presentation at the Guangzhou Consulate. And that step takes about 10 to 12 months because there are actually more than one agency involved, more than one U.S. government agency. And as Dayoo's president earlier mentioned, 2 years later, after entering the U.S., our law firm again gets involved in changing the temporary green card to a permanent green card.
Miller Maroney, actually, I want to add to this as well.
Very briefly.
From the legal sense, it's very important.
I just wanted to add very briefly, that as a legal matter, an immigrant who is in the United States has many more opportunities to succeed in the immigration process than a foreign national who is outside of the United States. So that if, even though it's very unlikely in this particular project, at this particular time in the history of the EB-5 program, if there is a problem, an immigrant in the United States on a conditional green card has the opportunity to request reconsideration, to appeal, to file again. There are many legal avenues open to that person. That, in conjunction with the fact that right now, in the history of the EB-5 program, the government's view of the EB-5 program is highly favorable. Those 2 things, in addition to the financial and business strength of this project, should create a better sense of confidence for the EB-5 investor.
首先，现在这个